Good evening. My name is Brian Sewell. In the series Great Perverts of History, I'm privileged to have in the studio one of the greats, a man of whom you have now wrote, Kevin Scrotum. Welcome, Kevin.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Alas, we have not met before. Now let me tell the viewers something about your earlier life. After showing infantile but precocious curiosity in the activities of hamsters in the rodent dungeon kept by Upper Norwood Catholic Primary School, Kevin pledged his life to utter depravity. In later childhood, he served as an altar boy in the Church of the Notorious, and later unfrocked Father Seamus O'Flaherty, the subject of the Suffolk Cathedral Jelly Babies scandal. Kevin, how did you manage to stay being a Catholic?
No problem. That didn't stop Pope Alexander, did it?
And then on to the Desart School for Girls.
Yes, but only up to puberty. After that I was exposed and left under an overcoat. But we was poor, and we couldn't afford to send me to public school for real education.
Ah, yes. Public school, the frisons of the rugby changing rooms, and the languid swish of the cane.
Yes, you being posh, you have no idea what it's like to be poor. All we blokes have is Playboy and a grope round the back of the Racklandbag pub.
Take no notice of my accent. I only use it to infuriate the labouring classes. So, after school, what did you do?
Well, I used to be seen in gold lorry tights with a leather codpiece.
No, I meant, what did you do in adulthood?
Well, my first venture was strip bingo, but it didn't attract the younger set.
Then I understand you founded the Tea Party sex cult. I believe this is modelled after St. Francis Dashwood's Hellfire Club, whose members included Benjamin Franklin.
Yes, but it was early days and I couldn't afford hookers dressed as nuns, so I had to get nuns to dress as hookers. But I was a great fan of Aleister Crowley, and I adopted his motto, do what thou wilt if you can get it up. And it sort of took off from there.
So what happened then?
It was investigated by Murdoch's News of the World, and membership increased overnight. Many celebrities joined, including J-Lo and Newt Gingrich.
Then I understand you owned a sex club.
Yes, I ran the Three-Toed Sloth Go-Go Club, which was alternately raided and patronised by the Metropolitan Police Chastity Squad. This is very similar to Tea Party Club, except I changed from nuns to three-toed sloths.
Sloths? Why sloths?
It's well-known scientific fact that these do not suffer from premature ejaculation. But I soon got into trouble with the authorities and had to replace the sloths with lap-dancing ferrets.
Now, Kevin, you have written many books.
Yes, my bestsellers were Cunnilingus for Dummies and Frilatio for the Dentally Challenged.
You also wrote a novel, The Story of P, but is publicly burned by the East Cheam Ladies' Embroidery Club.
Well, it happens. Luckily, I'm a bit of an artist in my spare time.
Ah, yes, your Mother Teresa Rising in Jello received acclaim in some circles. The first time I saw it, I was wrecked with ecstasy. Now, I understand you are a member of the ancient and exalted Order Profession en Naturale de France.
Oh, yeah, the high point of my life.
So how did you manage to become a member of such a distinguished French body? Surely it is common knowledge in France the Englishman cannot do it, let alone indulge in perversion.
It wasn't easy. To join one, I had to pass a stiff initiation test. I had to catch a condom with chopsticks, but I didn't last long. To advance the next plane, I had to catch a used condom with toothpicks. I failed and sustained serious injuries to my person. Oh, God, indignity.
I'm sorry.
Can you imagine it? I was dragged before the elders in their full regalia, and the Grand Master, to the sound of a drum, ceremoniously leathered my tights and... Oh, my God.
Steady, man. Go on.
And one by one, ripped pieces of God from my godpiece.
But luckily you bounced back and went into the sex shop trade.
Yes, I developed the automatic heavy-breathing telephone machine, which was later adapted by telephone marketeers for their own purposes. Me Michelin girl sex blow-up dolls sold pretty well. My plastic porn Teletubby garden gnome not so well. And my draped piano legs, frankly, was a disaster.
Some of your products were endorsed by celebrities.
Oh, yeah. Paris Hilton loved me nuclear-powered vibrator. She was particularly enthusiastic about this. A previous brand had blacked out half the city.
And now, in your autumn years, you have found peace.
Oh, yeah. Now I live quietly in a cave in East Cheam with a guinea pig called Gaylord.
But I understand even now, you have voted Dirty Old Man of the Year by Greasy Mac magazine.
Yes, you've got to keep your hand in, as they say.
But viewers, even in his graceful old age, Kevin's scrotum can be seen on his Viagra-charged Harley Walker, cackling toothlessly and changing newborn naughtinesses like Benny Hill. Do you still wear the spiked codpiece?
Oh, yeah. I'll still do that for old time's sake. Look.
You have it on inside out. How does it feel?
Well, to be honest, at my age, I don't know if it gives me pleasure or not.
Well, thank you once again, Kevin Scrotum, and good night.